Experts from around the world are taking part in this high-tech excavation, and it's hoped that their efforts could result in the discovery of Queen Nefertiti's remains. Well, last month, the discovery of 2 hidden chambers at that site triggered huge excitement, and many hope there'll be many more important discoveries to follow. Well, for more, we can speak now to Egyptologist Kimberley, who joins us from Cambridge University in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining us. Could you just remind us what was discovered last month, and why has that given experts the hope that there could be more chambers at that site?
Well, thank you for inviting me. What was discovered, what was initially discovered were sort of slight cracks in the paintings. From then, there was a theory that was built up explaining there might be rooms. And so there was a ground-penetrating radar that was made, and they discovered hollows and voids behind it. And on top of that, with the radar, they managed to identify that there were organic and metallic remains in these voids. So right now, there are a minimum of hallways there. We will see for rooms. That would be great.
Yeah, so why is it that there are all these false walls inside the Egyptian tombs? And just the second part of my question, could that mean, therefore, that it's worth revisiting every single Egyptian tomb that's ever been discovered, lest there be false walls?
Yeah, it would be worth trying. There were false walls initially because it was a way of protecting the residents of the tomb to indeed prevent sort of looters and robbers, as we have the proof in papyri, and we actually have traces of trials of robbers who visited the tombs in ancient times. And so they knew that the lure of coming and stealing all these wealthy goods was massive for the population, and so they protected it with various systems.
Okay, so it was a way of making people think they'd actually reached the end of the treasure trail, if you like, and so it protected what was there. Just briefly, if you will, on this latest area that's being examined next to Tutankhamun's tomb, do you think we might be looking at the burial chamber of Queen Nefertiti or somebody else?
So it's not next to the tomb, it's literally in the tomb. What's happening is it may be the tomb of someone. I can't, I'm not going to say that it is Nefertiti because I have no more evidence than you have. However, it would be amazing if it was even the tomb of a prominent official in the valley, because we have most of the mummies of the kings of the New Kingdom. So it could be someone who lived before Tutankhamun or at the time of Tutankhamun, or who died shortly before. Nefertiti could be a possibility. However, there are theories that her body is already in the Cairo Museum among the mummies that are unidentified. Okay. The issue is it's very difficult to provide strong evidence for this, because DNA can only support some evidence rather than actually, we don't have something that actually says this is a lock of hair of Nefertiti, to which we could actually compare each mummies to.